Hello there. I just want to make this, quick little commentary video, right? Because I want to talk about this topic, and I'm not really bothered to write a script, so I'm just gonna fucking just chat shit, alright, for a few minutes. But I want to talk about those people, those lovely fine individuals. I love to just say, I love to blame their loss on something else, something out of their power, because then it shifts the blame from them onto something else. Talking about those people, I like to blame RNG. I like to say that everyone's cheating when they're just not. Alright. Look, yeah, I want to say I've had some pretty bad RNG at some points, and guess what? I'm not losing every game. Alright, sure, sometimes it is really just out of your control, but definitely not all the time. Alright, you can if you're good enough at the game, then you can just, the RNG doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. You can win the game with your own skills and not having to rely on certain factors coming into place, making those factors appear by yourself. You gotta create situations so you can win. You can't just hope you get a fire aspect sword every game and pearls and then be like, oh damn, I didn't get pearls this game, there's no way I'm gonna win. That's not the right kind of mindset to have, right? A lot of people, as I said at the start, they just like to blame RNG because they're not good enough. You lack the skill or the smarts to outplay your opponent, so you lose. Like right now, look at this guy. He does have slightly better gear than me, but I know I can beat him, and he's probably just gonna sit there for the rest of the game, which is not very fun. Anyways, going back to RNG. If RNG was such a big factor, like some people make it out to be, then you would not be able to win any games consistently. Getting any win streak while playing aggressively would be impossible. But it's all dependent on the player, really. I don't really blame RNG ever, personally, because that's just not the right way to think, in my opinion. If I lose, if someone has a fire aspect sword and I have one piece of diamond armor, they've got like full mid gear, missing legs or something, right? And I lose to them, I'm just gonna think, wow, okay, he did have better gear than me, but I could have done this to actually beat him, right? That's the kind of mindset you should have. You shouldn't just be like, oh, it's RNG, and then you're like, oh, I'm still the best at the game though, right? I could have beat him if we had the same gear. Which, yeah, you probably could have, right? But that's just not how Skywars works. Like, look at that guy. He had full diamond, and I had half diamond. He couldn't do anything against me, because I'm just a better player in this situation. And as you can see, look, this guy has a fire sword like we saw at the beginning of the game. And then you gotta outplay and get out of those really bad situations, just like that. Just like that. Now you gotta wait for your opening, because we now know that this guy, he has a lot of gear compared to me, right? And if I go into it when I'm trading hits to him, he will beat me, definitely. So what do you gotta do? You just gotta get yourself some strength, and then you gotta go in and you surprise them. And either there was two ways that could have really gone. He could have started fighting me, or he could have just done what he did and just kind of tried to run away. But of course, it's not really gonna work, and I have more pearls, so it's fine. The only way he could have gone out of there is if he did have pearls, but I could have chased him. But I also mentioned those people who just like to say, everyone's cheating. No. What? He killed me? How did he kill me? He must be cheating. Oh, did you see his head? It moved. Wow. Snap. Pew. Whoa. Alright. If you're just saying that everyone's cheating, which by the way, a lot of people will like to say that I'm cheating. Like every day, there's a few people who like to say that. Oh, where's your knockback? You're cheating. And well, obviously I'm not cheating, right? I know I'm not cheating, but the thing is, this guy, the same guy, he's gonna go to a lot of other players and he's gonna just say that they're cheating for whatever reason, right? Just because he can't beat them, because he's not good enough. He doesn't have the skill. He doesn't have the brain power. And that's just really sad, honestly. It is really sad to see people who just like to blame everything apart from themselves, because then you'll never improve. You'll be stuck in this hole where you're constantly just thinking that, yeah, I'm best at this game, but everyone's cheating against me. Oh, there's so many cheaters on Hypixel. Which, yeah, there are the blatant ones, but you know, if I fight this guy and he just happens to get like one dodgy hit on me, I'm not gonna say he's fucking cheating, because that's just how Hypixel works. It's just dodgy. Has he got Depth Strider? He does, doesn't he? Look, yeah, I'm just saying, if you're the kind of person who always blames RNG on, I mean, well, like, you know, if you don't get whatever you want from mid, you don't kill the right person, or just something happens which is just a bit out of your control, you're just gonna blame it on RNG, which is kind of fair enough, but at the same time, you're just fucking bad, and that's just how it is. I'm sorry to say it, but like, you don't know how to play the game if that's how you're going about it. But I think that's all I really have to say about this topic. I was gonna make like a full, you know, scripted video about this, but I just decided to do a fucking commentary because it's the middle of the week. I just want to say what I have to say. Sometime, hopefully soon, there will be a nice little video coming out. Pretty helpful. But that's about it for me. I'm just going to keep playing Skywars for a bit now, so goodbye.